Hello everyone, welcome to Quantifiers. So students, today I've taken a very good question based on the topic of time and work. So I would request all of you to give this question a try. And if you do like the video, please do share it with your friends and do subscribe our channel. So students, here is the question. Please pause the video and give it a try. Okay, so I hope all of you have tried the question. Now let me quickly tell you couple of concepts here and then I'll come to the solution. So first thing students, it is given that Lakshmi and Priya are working alternatively. Very important, Lakshmi is starting the work and on the last day also Lakshmi is working. So Lakshmi starts the work and Lakshmi is also working on the last day. Moreover, it is also given that Lakshmi is doing 16.66% of the total work on the last day. Now, all of you should know what is 16.66%. 16.66% in terms of fraction is 1/6. That means 1/6 of the work Lakshmi can do in one day alone. Okay. Right. I hope this is clear to everyone. So students, from here, what can we figure out? We can say that total work Lakshmi can do alone in 6 days. ठीक है, आई होप ये बात सबको समझ में आ गई, क्योंकि अगर लक्ष्मी 1/6 ऑफ द टोटल वर्क एक दिन में कर सकती है तो पूरा काम 6 डेज में कर सकती है. नाउ इन दिस क्वेश्चन इट इज गिवन दैट both Lakshmi and Priya, they are working alternatively. That means Priya must have done some work. Now because Priya must have done some work, then definitely we can say that Lakshmi cannot work for 6 days. So from here I can say that maximum number of days that Lakshmi can work will be 5 days. Okay, I hope this is clear to all of you. यो 6 दिन में तो लक्ष्मी पूरा काम अकेले कर सकती है और प्रिया ने भी कुछ काम तो किया होगा. So that means Lakshmi must have not worked for 6 days. So maximum number of days I have taken 5 days. And it is also given that Lakshmi started the work, right? And on the last day also Lakshmi is working. So इससे क्या पता लग रहा है? इससे हम ये भी कह सकते हैं that Lakshmi must have worked minimum for 2 days. Okay, minimum for 2 days. And students, one very important thing, because they are working alternatively and Lakshmi is starting the work and Lakshmi also works on the last day, from here we can definitely say that Lakshmi must have worked one day more than Priya. Okay, Lakshmi must have worked, I'll write it here, Lakshmi must have worked one day more than Priya. This is very important. This will help you solve the question very quickly. One day more than Priya. I hope this is clear to all of you. So these are some conditions which you can, if you can figure out, you can solve this question very easily. So students, now we just need to make the cases. Abhi cases kya kya ban sakte hain? Let's take the first case. Let's say Lakshmi works for 5 days. So if in case Lakshmi is working for 5 days, तो यहां से हम क्या कह सकते हैं कि Priya definitely must have worked for 4 days. क्योंकि लक्ष्मी ने एक दिन ज्यादा ही काम किया है प्रिया से. नाउ स्टूडेंट्स, इन 5 days लक्ष्मी कैन डू हाउ मच वर्क? Because in one day Lakshmi is doing 1/6 of the work. So in 5 days Lakshmi must have done 5/6 of the work. ठीक है, तो अगर 5/6 वर्क लक्ष्मी ने किया तो बचा हुआ काम किसने किया होगा? प्रिया ने किया होगा. So that means I can say that Priya can do 1/6 of the work in 4 days. So students, if 1/6 of the work Priya can do in 4 days, तो total work करने में प्रिया को कितना टाइम लगेगा? So to complete the total work alone, Priya will take 6 into 4, 24 days. Okay, so this is one possibility, right? And you can see the question is about integral number of days. So definitely this is one of the possibilities. Okay, this is one of the possibilities. Let me mark it. Now let's see the second case. Second case, there is a possibility that let's say Lakshmi must have worked only for 4 days. So if Lakshmi must have worked only for 4 days, in that case, Priya must have worked for 3 days. ठीक है, I hope ये बात सबको समझ में आ रही है. Now students, same logic. 4 days में लक्ष्मी कितना काम करेगी? In 4 days, Lakshmi must have done 4/6 of the work, right? 1/6 into 4, 4/6. Now what is 4/6? 4/6 का मतलब हो गया 2/3 of the work. So if Lakshmi is doing 2/3 of the work, that means Priya is doing 1/3 of the work. So students, for 1/3 of the work, Priya is taking 3 days. तो पूरे काम के लिए प्रिया को कितना टाइम लगेगा? So for the complete work, Priya will take 3 into 3, that is 9 days. So again, in this case also, we are getting integral number of days. So this is also another possibility. Okay, now let's see the next case. I'll write it here. Let's say Lakshmi works for 3 days. So if Lakshmi works for 3 days, in that case, Priya must have worked for only 2 days. Now students, 3 days में लक्ष्मी कितना काम करेगी? In 3 days, Lakshmi will do 3/6 of the work. 3/6 का मतलब क्या हो गया? That means Lakshmi must have done half of the total work. So if Lakshmi is doing half of the total work, that means Priya is also doing half of the work. Now Priya is doing half of the work in 2 days. तो पूरा काम करने के लिए प्रिया को कितना टाइम लगेगा? So to complete the total work alone, Priya will take 2 into 2, that is 4 days. So again, we are getting integral number of days. So this is also another possibility. Now let's look at the last case. If in case Lakshmi is working for only 2 days, so Priya must have worked for 1 day. So 2 days में Lakshmi कितना काम करेगी? So in 2 days, Lakshmi must have done 2/6 of the work. Now 2/6 of the work means 1/3 of the work. So if Lakshmi is doing 1/3 of the work, that means Priya must have done 2/3 of the work. So if Priya is doing 2/3 of the work in 1 day, तो पूरे काम के लिए प्रिया को कितना टाइम लगेगा? In this case, Priya would take a total of 3/2 days. Okay, 3/2 days. Now students, in this case, we are not getting integral number of days. So this case is not possible. Now the question was, what is the sum of the possible integral number of days? So we just need to add these values. So 24 plus 9 and plus 4. So this will be the answer. So I'll write it here, 24 plus 9 plus 4. So students, total comes out to be 37. Okay, so 37 is the correct answer. I hope this question is clear to all of you. So with this, students, I'll end this question. If you do like the video, please do share it with your friends. Thank you, everyone.